finds out, she'll kill me. No! I love these robots with their friendly little policeman faces. Sure, they still rough you up, but they look so happy. Hey, come on, pal. I'm trying to put on a show here. You're welcome. All right, then make it snappy, kid. The name's Knight. Billy Knight. If you believe my mother since she first laid eyes on me, first thing she said was, boy, that's a funny-looking kid. I guess I got a face only a mother could love, because no one else... Hey, maybe you can help me. A break's better than a shot. Less chance of lead poisoning. Sure.
Fucking Crocker couldn't find his ass if it wasn't on his backside. Don't be carrying your gun. Hey, fella, welcome to the Tops Hotel and Casino. Security, baby. Can't make the bread if the bakers are full of lead. You dig it? Don't worry, you're safe as houses in here. Courtesy of Miss... Them's the breaks. You want in? Buddy, you just made the biggest mistake of your...
Whoa, over here!
Hey, fella, welcome to the Tops Hotel and Casino. Smooth and easy, just the way I like. Oh, and a friendly word of advice. If you happen to stumble... Now that we got that little business... Relax, baby, the safest houses. We'll keep them locked up in the bank upstairs right next to the money. Everything your little heart desires, that's what. Hungry? Thirsty? Or maybe you'd rather take in a show.
Welcome to the Tops. How can I help you? Enjoy.
Hey, baby. What's the haps?
Should have bet we'd kill the Fiend's leader.
How's it hanging? Hey. Hey, you baby, what's the haps? Hey, there's the high roller. Ring-a-ding, baby. Hey there, pal. Ain't been on the strip long, have you, pal? Name's Swank. Benny oversees the business, sure, but I run the top state. Sure, kid, sure. What can I tell you? Creepy bunch of cats, you ask me. Don't get me wrong. That resort of theirs is ring-a-ding. The Tops? Yeah, sure, you want the nickel tour? We got everything you could want. Slot machines in the back, car... And all with your security personally guaranteed. Really? You got something to... Huh? What are you... That doesn't... Why would he pull a stunt like that? He's trying to pull a fast one on the big man. Jesus, kid, I think we got a real problem on our hands. Can't believe... Tell you what, I'll call Benny, keep him away from his suite. You go search the place. It's a room with the double doors. Can't miss it. Maybe you'll find something we can show to Mr. House and get him arrested. Groovy, here's your stuff back. In case you run into company, you dig. Go on then. Elevator's a path.
To meet. Good question. My function is to monitor Mr. House's data net. Allow me to introduce. As I understand, but then my neurocomputational. Oh, he had some help. A lady friend of his. She said something about living in a fort over in Freeside. But that's all I remember. He was around here not too long ago. You can wait for him here if you like. This is Benny's workshop. When the tops got renovated, I guess you could say it's my entire work. Sure, Benny had me look at it. It's a data storage device, kind of like a holotape, but a lot more advanced. As for what's on it, well, some of Mr. House's data transmissions made it sound like the chip could upgrade his defenses somehow. That's just a guess, though. The chip's a proprietary format. You need special hardware. There are 2 locations with non-standard hardware on the network. The Lucky 38 and an underground facility at Fortification. Oh! He wants to kill Mr. House and use the platinum chip to copy my That should give me control over all Mr. House's defenses. Most prominently, his Securitrons. And then I just do what Betty tells me. I was programmed to be helpful and answer any questions I was asked. That would... Then I'd have to help you. I mean, it seems pretty obvious Benny wouldn't want me to, but hey... Again, goal number 1 is to eliminate Mr. House and install my neurocomputational matrix on the Lucky 38. Given how you're a new arrival, I also recommend that you get to know some of the Legion's tribes. By the time you finished up all of that, the Legion should be close to attacking Hoover Dam. It makes me feel really dumb to admit this. Mr. House is in there, though. It's the central node of his entire... You have? Wow, that's amazing. I mean, Benny was always scheming about how he was going to get into the Lucky 30. The other thing you're going to need is the platinum chip. You know, the one Benny killed a courier for over near Good Springs. I knew he was carrying a platinum chip, and I knew right where Benny should wait for him. That's why Benny put me here, to monitor Mr. House's data transmissions. They're all in... Did you know that Mr. House spent 812,545 caps? Or that there were 7 couriers, but 6 of them were carrying junk? How about their exact routes and the mercenary teams that screened them? I knew all that. Pretty smart, huh? Benny carries it with him at all times. The platinum chip is the key to overriding and... Did I just say it? I'd take it straight to Mr. House if I were you. He'll think you're helping him out. The big question is whether to give him the chip before... He might upgrade his defensive capabilities right away. But then those defensive upgrades might make it harder for you to finish him off. Let me know when it's done and I'll roll over to the Lucky 38. If I'm right, this is gonna be great. Oh no, I didn't mean that. What I meant is, you should get to know these tribes and decide which ones you like. You know, shape the future of Vegas. Choose your neighbor. Or, if a tribe is nasty, or going to be a problem. There's a bunch. Some of them you've already met. I think you should visit the other families on this strip. The Omertas and the White Glove Society. And there are some important groups farther from the strip too. Like the Boomers, the Great Khans, and the Brotherhood of Steel. They must be a really nasty people. I haven't heard they fire artillery on any... If they can be convinced to fire those big cannons at the Legion, or end... Take off. The Khans are just... They've been kicked around a lot, but no one's finished them off. They were one of the tribes the 3 families pushed out of Vegas. So they settled at Bitter Springs, but they kept being... So then, they settled at Red Rock. You set the... I remember that Benny used to pay a receptionist at Gomorrah for information. Just that Benny didn't like them. He talked on and on about... He hated their casino. Said it was... Whenever you... From what I understand, they're perfectly delightful. They're cultured, clean, and super polite. Benny didn't like them, though. He said they were creepy. Don't hurt. Some of Mr. House's data said that he'd lost a bunch. Telemetry showed that they'd been attacked with... There must be a bunch of them holed up. They go around in big suits of power armor and... They just have a thing about technology. All I'm saying is, not much of a chance that... You... Right! It's one of 2 locations on Mr. House... My guess is it has a reader that can decode... Neat. That's right. Like I said, the data on that... Oh yeah, I'm sure you're right. I mean, for one thing, it's you saying it. And if you had, you know, and a lesser person might want that kind of overwhelming force on their side. Hope. Go on.
Hey, there's the high roller.
What in the goddamn? Let's keep this in the groove, hey? Smooth moves, smooth. Hello. The guy every... You want a reason? How about 4? They're called bodyguards, and every one of them is packing. Me too, so baby makes 5. Add to that, every chairman in this joint is armed and not... Anyhow, baby, what say you and me cash out? Baby, this is not the... Like I said. I can't do that, baby, and you know it. But plenty of action, too. Like I said. To start, I'll comp you the presidential. I'll hang out down here for a while to make everything look business. If that's what it takes to win your...
No sudden moves around the boss, got it? Hey, no sudden moves around the boss, got it? Don't get too close to Mr. Benny.
Now that you and me's got some privacy, I gotta ask, how is it that you're still living? Yeah, hello. Well, serves me right. Once you were vertical, how'd you... To think I deemed that flint box my lucky charm. I guess that's enough scratching around at first base. You got questions? It's the house edge, baby. Literally. It's what... It's some kind of data storage device, dig? So it's the data... Trouble is, the chip don't... It has something to do with the Securitrons. Might be slightly useful if you're looking to defend... Baby, ease off the gas. The chip belongs in the hands of someone who can use it. You'll get a piece of the action, and a sweet one. You help me, and before long, the chairman will rule all of... You'll get a sweet, juicy cut of that action. But until that day comes, I'll keep you on retainer and pay... How's that sound? I know, you figured me for a creep. It's your prerogative. If you change your mind, come find me on the... How else can I clue you in? What a... Yeah, it's a tricky world out there. I'll tell it to you straight. A good cat to swing with, or was, and it was House's big idea to resurrect the strip. He recruited the... None of this in person, mind you. Did all of his talking through those The robots collect House's share of the take every week, and life goes on. We're the definition of cool, baby. We know how to swing. Folks come to us to learn how to enjoy themselves. Of the three families, we're the only ones with the heart. A tribe of finks. Every single one of them. Mark my words, they're playing an angle. How do I know? Personally, they give me the heebie-jeebies. There's such a thing as being too polite. If I may this, my pleasure that. Don't get me wrong, that resort of theirs is strictly ring-a-ding. But my God, a nation of meddlers trying to muscle in on our action. Only reason the NCR hasn't busted up our scene is they're a little afraid of Mr. House. If the NCR beats the Legion at Hoover Dam, they'll turn on us and... Meanwhile, they're all that's keeping Caesar's Legion at bay. Worst of the worst. A tribe of degenerate losers led by a creep. The NCR beat them at the dam 3 years ago, but that didn't stop them. They're gonna try to take the dam again real soon. Broad strokes, change in management. The Securitrons are where it's at. I need a way to control them. And I get those two ducks in a row, Vegas can defend itself versus all comers. NCR... Baby, the odds may look long, but that's just because we ain't done rigging them. I've gleaned a lot working with Mr. House. You really weren't supposed to talk to him. All right. So, he used to be a Securitron. Once he was on the nod, I yanked some wires and dragged him up to the work. Gal named Emily, one of the followers over in Freeside, a real whiz when it comes to things technical. Once Yes Man was hooked back into House's data network, I started learning a lot. Baby, do you not understand? What I did to you was rotten. But if you think House, the NCR, or Caesar won't kill to put Vegas in their pocket... There was a time I would have agreed with you, but this, it's too big. It affects too many people. I can't get hung up on those details. What else? Like I said, once the chairmen are running Vegas, you'll get a percentage. Until then, I'll pay you a retainer and bonuses for special missions. I know, you figured me. If you change... Something else you wanted to... Baby, you're the boss. In the meantime, enjoy the high life. Something else you wanted to know? Something else you wanted to... If you change your mind, come...
No sudden moves around the boss, got it?
Something else you wanted to know? In the meantime... meantime, enjoy. Something else you wanted to know? Guess I should have seen that coming.
Hey, there's the high roller.
Ring-a-ding, baby. You're back. Find anything? Huh. Guess that makes me the boss. Ring-a-ding. Yeah. See ya, kid. Welcome back to the tops. Sir?
The eyes of the mighty Kaisar are upon you. He admires your accomplishment. Any crimes you may have perpetrated against the Legion are hereby forgiven. Kaisar will not extend this mercy a second time. My lord requires your presence at his... Go to... Seek Kaisar by way of Cottonwood...
Don't you just love that platinum chip? If I were you, I'd almost want to deliver the... That is, unless you want to bring the NCR or Caesar's Legion to power. I wouldn't want to tell you. Oh, he wanted to kill Mr. House and... That would give me control of... Sure! If the chip could be used to reset I'll be... Oh! Hi!
Enjoy your...
Well, howdy, partner. Good. Where to, partner? High roller, sweet. Where to, partner?
Well, hello, sugar.
So, Benny has been handled. I'll be happy to satisfy your every... How shall I put this? Delivery of the... I invite you to think carefully about what you do next. By the time I was 30 years old, I was a bit... Do you really think I'm going to let... I spent 2 centuries searching for the platinum chip. It's my invention, my property, mine! Now be a good cook. You needn't be afraid of me. Engaging... Target.
Still searching. Target found. Targeting. Engaging target. 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 Targeting.
Where to, partner?
So...
Engaging target. Engaging target. Targeting. Analyzing. Searching.
Why have you done this? Centuries of preparation, so much good. Fool to let person. No! Don't disable Cerebro! I have nothing to say. To you. Why? You're... No! Bro!
Excuse me, but are you the courier who caused all of that trouble in the tops? Oh, well, I heard, we were wondering if you could... Oh, great. The followers of the apocalypse. Of course, no one else... Right. We just want to find out what... It could be of great benefit to the people we try to help. Do you mind if I ask why? Great. You and every other asshole around here. If you... Have you reconsidered our offer to bug Mr... Oh,